Let's take a moment to talk about something everyone needs, but we don't often address how to uplift our energy and make genuine progress, especially when life feels challenging. Have you ever noticed how some people keep going even grow even when things get hard? Ever wonder why sometimes effort can seem fruitless? Facing the truth here isn't always easy, but it can set you free. But first, let's be honest. Do we really expect to achieve anything meaningful without struggle? There's a saying I love. I think it's by Jim Rohn, but it goes like this. Discomfort doesn't always discomfort doesn't last, but giving up leaves you with regret. That really resonates with me. Effort isn't just about thought feeling exciting. It's about staying strong even when things are tough. So, how can you shift your energy and put it to good use, especially when you feel stuck? Let's walk to it together. First, growth comes before comfort. It's strange how we avoid feeling uncomfortable, but that's the space where change actually happens. Studying, putting in late hours, learning new skills, they aren't always fun. Sometimes they're boring, even painful, but these efforts are the building blocks of your future self. Ask yourself this. Am I working through the tough moments or am I avoiding them? Next, it's important to recognize that no one owes you anything. Beyond your closest circle, the world isn't obligated to give you anything. Nothing moves forward for you unless you move forward first. So, are you creating value for others? Are you putting in the work or just hoping things will improve? Let's talk about laying a strong foundation. So instead of trying to skip the basics, whether it's homework or healthy routines or practice, think about how these habits set you up later on. How do you now shape your options you'll have later? Are you doing it the wrong work today? Are you doing the groundwork today that your future self will appreciate later? Another key part of this journey is respect. When was the last time you thanked someone without expecting anything in return, or simply gave a genuine compliment? Respect has a way of improving outcomes, not just for others, but for your own peace of mind. So you're, you reveal who you are by how you treat those who stand to give you nothing. And that's a principle worth carrying with us. On the subject of behavior, how can you act often retake on the subject of behavior, how you act often matters more than what you know. Respectful behaviors can truly improve your relationships. Also, remember that progress isn't about speed, it's about direction and endurance. Are you building lasting connections or are you just letting misunderstandings just pile up? Because honestly, strong relationships often lead to new opportunities. The strength of your network can make a real difference in your life. Now, let's talk about accountability. Are you focused on your impact or just explaining why things didn't work out? People care about what you accomplished, not the reasons behind the lack of results. Don't search for faults, look for ways to make things better. Are you finding solutions or are you finding reasons? Consistency is also a big game changer, too. You can't just summons energy, you develop it step by step through steady habits. The more consistent you are with smaller things, the bigger the big things come. So, how reliable are your routines? And what about self reflection? That's vital. Are you able to honestly see where you need to grow or do you avoid tough realities about yourself? Understanding yourself is the starting point of lasting wisdom. So, if you can't see what needs to change, you won't be able to improve. Are you learning, especially when it comes, or when it's very, especially when it becomes tiring or difficult? Because gaining knowledge is something nobody can take away from you. Are you adding to your skills or letting them slip? If you stop developing, you start to slip behind. Above all, do your daily actions match your long-term hopes? I want you to ask yourself this. If everyone did what I did today, would the world feel a bit kinder or a little colder? The reputation you build comes from repeated choices, not occasional gestures. So, lastly, shifting your energy isn't about surface level motivation. It really is about being honest, staying determined, and treating people with kindness. If you bring these ideas to life, I have no doubt you'll notice a new energy and new results you take. If you bring these ideas into your life, I have no doubt you'll notice a new energy and new results. So, what are your thoughts? What one lesson you'd want to teach yourself or your children or your lifelong growth? I want you to take a moment and reflect on that question for just a moment. And if you do, let's keep the conversation going. Put that in the comment section below. Consider subscribing to my channel. And I want you to tell me more about it. Which part stood out for you most today? I'll see you on the next video. Be blessed and be a blessing.